Well, hi, my name is Jack McGowan. I want to come to you guys today to talk to you guys about a petition I saw on Facebook trying to drum up support for Florida House Bill 329. Florida House Bill 329 is it's a bill that's currently under review that's trying to bring into law the ability for ex-felons who have completed their sentencing brought forth by the court system, the ability to get their rights restored automatically once that requirements have been fulfilled, such as the incarceration, the probation, the restitution, the civil fines, all the things necessary that the court has said this is what you need to do to pay back your debt to society. Once all that has been done, get these civil rights restored automatically. And not talking about all civil rights, the basic ones, such as voting, ability to be on a jury, get state licensing, those type of civil rights, and also not all felonies, only the felonies that are of a nonviolent nature, the premeditated murder, the sex trafficking, the sex on a minor, the treason, those more serious crimes, still having to have those through petition through the governor. Florida is only one of 3 states that doesn't have an automatic process for the nonviolent crimes. Most other states do. What the Florida has is a process where you have to submit an application to the Florida Clemency Board to get the civil rights restored. What the Florida Clemency Board is, it's a group of cabinet members and the governor that review applications of people who have been sentenced for crimes to reduce sentencing or change different things or grant pardons or grant back the civil rights. The problem with the Florida Clemency Board is that over 20,000 applications have been submitted since 2011, and only less than 1% have been granted. 2011 was when before 2011 there was an automatic process in the state of Florida where felons who had fulfilled their requirements would get their civil rights back. But once the current governor took seat, he took that process away and made it so that everybody had to go through the Clemency Board. And as I described, it's not allowing for people to be able to move on with their lives under that current system. The person who put the petition together was a fellow named Lee Gray. And his personal story was that he had committed felonies in the past, but had risen above them. Fulfilled all his requirements, completed all of his sentencing, and over the last 7 years since he's completed that stuff, he's went back to school, addressed the underlying behaviors that caused those past issues, and has gotten a bachelor's degree in psychology. He's also going to school currently for a master's degree in psychology, and he wishes to go to work and try to help other felons and addicts and alcoholics change their life around and restore their position among society. The problem with that is that in order to do that line of work, he needs to have state licensing, and because he's lost his civil rights, being a felon, he's an ex-felon, he's not able to get that state licensing. So what this bill would do would be able to would allow for him to get the civil rights back and be able to obtain state licensing and do the work that he's trying to do. Personally, I have interest in this bill as well. While I didn't lose my civil rights, I have been in front of the court for felonies in the past and accepted penalties for them. And what had happened to me is I've put that behind me. I've fulfilled all my requirements, paid all my fines and what have you, but I still suffer from issues with background checks. But I'm not complaining about it, nor am I asking for sympathy. What I'm saying is, I had a good career in the past. I lost that career due to drugs and alcohol, and then I committed crimes which caused me these problems. And I've had opportunities where I've been able to get back into the past career. However, with the background checks, I haven't been able to get back into that. I haven't been able to get on. There was a company that wanted to hire me, but because they had government contracts, I wasn't allowed to be on the government projects, and I wasn't able to be hired. And I understand that to be a problem that I have that I've caused myself. But what I would like to see is somewhere or another to have some kind of a system put in place where people are able to fulfill some requirements and show that they're no longer a threat to society. And maybe 2 years that I've been clean and free of any crimes probably isn't long enough. I understand that. I understand it's a lot more work for me to do, but currently there's not a process for me to continue to work to be able to get that. But what the bill does is it allows guys like me and guys that have lost their rights a voice to be able to make some changes to go ahead and try to become productive members of society. Also, guys like Lee to get his state licensing so that he can go on and do the work that he's supposed to do. So, if you please look at the link below. Look at the petition, sign it, read the bill, read my blog below, and please help us with your support. Thank you for your time, and have a nice day.